Will forever be that bitch. I'm a savage. Acting stupid. What's happening? What's happening? Think with a little bit curve. This pussy's an uppercut. How they I go shopping. Want it, then I pop it. Yeah, bitches popping. I do what they copy.
Yeah, what is it? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a little bit of a different video. We're doing a red wine talk, but you know, not red wine, obviously. No, but seriously though, I'm just literally just drinking Diet Pepsi right here. This video is inspired by Damon Dominique, and today I'm here with a special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Oh, they should know me. Anyways, I'm Ashley's sister. I've been in a couple other videos.
So you guys might have seen her, might have not seen her in my other videos. I mean, it depends on if you're like subscribed, an OG, or if you're subscribed. If you're not, like, the subscribe button is waiting for you to press it. You can get notified and turn on your post notifications when I post, so you don't miss out on any of these like videos. We gotta have our first sip of the night of my Dr. Pepper. So.
Actually, it's Pepsi.
Oh yeah, Pepsi, because not the same.
It isn't. Anyway, so are we gonna have like a cheers?
Cheers to quarantine. Cheers to what?
Cheers to this video.
That's a lame cheers.
Cheers to subscribers. If you're drinking along at home with us with your Pepsi or actual wine, give us
obviously if you're legal.
I am, but I preferred.
Yeah, but she's like a sober sister. So cheers to this video, because it's gonna be a wonderful time.
What's something you live by? If it's like a quote or just an action that you try to do.
What is that quote that people are gonna judge you no matter what you do, so why not do whatever you want to do? I think I've gotten to the point where I just am trying to make whatever decisions I feel will ultimately make me the happiest and that are coming like from me. I'm trying not to like listen to other people as much, and I just think like people are gonna have an opinion on whatever you do.
I say that's like the quote you live by.
Yeah, I'd say that.
I always live my life by, I think it's a Bible quote, but I'm not religious. But
oh.
I think it's been in, it's been in books and everything. I live by like,
look in the camera.
It's kind of intimidating to look at the camera. I try to live by, do unto others as they would
do
have
unto others as you would have like them to live unto you. I feel that. I also live by that quote.
You know what another good quote is? Don't just like straight out judge someone until you've walked around in their shoes. Like, I kind of live by those two quotes. I don't think you have the right to really judge someone until you've been in their specific situation.
I think that's something that I'm like realizing or like trying to work on more as I get older. You literally never know what someone's going through. And so many times people make like just so quick to judge and make observations. You have no idea like what's going on behind the scenes and where that person is coming from. I guess this kind of goes along with like not being quick to judge, but also not taking things personally. Because once you realize that everything that a person says to you, everything that a person does to you is coming from where they are in their life right now and all of like their emotional poison, that's where you really find freedom, because then nothing can affect you what other people say, which is easy to say but hard to do, and it takes a lot of practice because it's so natural for humans to try to take things, because we think the world revolves around us, but it doesn't. You're just a minor character in their universe in their head. Say someone says something really like mean to you, like you're fat or something, like that's because they just have insecurities themselves. I think not attacking them for that, not throwing like your emotional poison back on them and tearing them down, because when you're tearing other people down, you're also lowering your vibration. Don't say anything mean to them. If you're religious, like pray for them, like wish them healing, like, wish that they're getting better, because someone who's trying to tear you down is already below you.
I think something extremely, like we're talking about words and stuff, like just the word like I'm sorry and do you forgive me means like so much.
Because then you're basically letting go of your grudges, letting go of all like the
and
negative
like letting go of
energy
something
in yourself.
that happened.
If money didn't exist, what would you be doing?
I'll reword it. If I didn't necessarily have to rely on money so much, like what would I be doing? You mean?
They know what I'm trying to say.
No, I would just go into acting and I would do what like I really want to do and like study theater.
She wants to go to a dramatic arts conservatory.
I would join a touring theater tour, or I would join like a regional theater.
Isn't that what most people's goals are? Is like
to tour or like join a regional theater,
right?
Or just to act.
Especially they go to the festival
on Broadway or not off Broadway, or be in movies or TV. I'm just gonna do it on the side, you know. I mean, it is my passion, but at a certain point,
you have to
find a way to like do something else that I love but make money. In my life, there were like two choices. There's like pursue my passion and like struggle, or just like find something stable to do. It's really sad if you think about it, because I kind of gave up my passion.
Now that got depressing.
It's a hard life. I mean,
it's a hard life. But the thing is, I don't think you should say like I'm giving up on that, because you're not. Like, you're still gonna do it on the side, blah 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 blah. How I see it, like, if you know, money wasn't a construct, like how I put the question, which is
you
the
sound
original,
like Lil Perm.
which is the original question. What I would be doing basically is, obviously, you know, I really enjoy film, photography, YouTube. I'd just be an influencer. I would be a photographer and I would make YouTube videos and be active on Instagram. Yeah, I would travel and I would just, I think I would just do YouTube, because that's, I think, YouTube photography, editing is what I love the most. And I'm not gonna say, you know, I'm giving up on my passion, because I'm not. Like, it's a side hustle. Like, I'm doing this right now. I'm young. I still have a full life ahead of me. Nothing means that you don't have to stop doing what you love.
Oh, what if you had all the money in the world? What would you do then?
Oh, I would travel. Depends how much
because
money.
Because if you did have all the money in the world, like, you could basically do whatever you wanted to do and like be safe, because you have that safety. You have that safety net of you don't have to worry about your shelter, your food. Because
you kind of think about it two ways, because if you do have like a stable career and you are making a stable income, then you can kind of do what you want, because you have more financial freedom. You can travel, you know, buy more stuff that you want, whatever you want to do with that money. But if you're like struggling, you can't necessarily do those things that you want, because a lot of things do cost money.
Yeah, that's what my thought was too. You know, yeah, I might be able to do what I love, but at the same time, it's gonna be, you know, actors don't get paid
struggle.
that much.
I feel like it's like, do you want to be on that grind for so long that maybe it will, maybe it won't pay off?
Because just because I'm not going to make it my major or like my entire career doesn't mean that it still can't be my minor and I still can't like pursue it.
Exactly. Keep it a side hustle until it can become your main hustle.
Why don't we say like where we foresee ourselves in the future, like on the road?
You close your eyes and you just see like visions of the future. Like, what are those visions? Like, what are those visions? You know what I mean? Like anything.
You know, like That's So Raven. Insert clip of her going.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself living? What are you doing? Where are you living?
I have my own house.
So look in the camera. You actually live on the street.
Yeah, very far future. Like, I'm married. I have a house. I'm working as like a clinical psychiatrist. Maybe I'm starting up my own psychiatry business, like off the ground, and maybe I'm like doing theater on the side for a little bit. Maybe I live in like Virginia or like North Carolina, somewhere that's like Virginia is nice. That's like my favorite place. Somewhere that like maybe snows but then is like hot sometimes. Maybe I have enough money to like travel to.
But basically you want to live in Siberia.
Yeah.
Okay. I see myself. You gotta like let the visions come to you.
Raven.
So basically, yeah, I see myself, you know, having my little place, probably an apartment. I don't necessarily have like an inkling towards having a house, especially it's cheaper. Like, I don't really. I mean, me personally, my truth is like I don't really like bigger house. I mean, it's different. Like, if you have like a big ass family and maybe you want some space to like play with your kids, whatever. But I mean, it's not necessary. I think I'd rather probably put my money somewhere else. Doing something that I enjoy doing, like, you know, traveling or whatever. Put my money towards that instead of on your house. Maybe in like a suburban-y area, somewhere that's kind of poppin', but like not a big city, because I don't like crowded places. And like, for example, in New York City, I know people have different opinions on New York City, but like me personally, I'm not too big of a fan. It's kind of gross to me. It's just a little much for me. I think I like being like closer to nature. Like, it's too much concrete. I still am very unsure of my future, what I want to be doing, but I just know that I want to be the boss of like whatever I'm doing. Eventually, like starting a company or like working my way up like the chain of things. I don't really want to be working in like a cubicle. Like, that's not my truth. But yeah, something that I can put a little bit of myself into. I like working with people too, so.
Well, you're kind of uncertain.
I still don't know what I want. I'm still figuring myself out. And it's okay not to know. You guys need to know that it's okay. You know, my vision is unclear right now. My vision is fogged, and I'm trying to unfog that vision. Because if you don't have a purpose, make your purpose to find your purpose. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Like, I'm working on myself, who I am.
Vision was so unclear.
So basically the vision that I had was just a bunch of clouds. It was just a bunch of like rainy clouds. No, actually they were like happy clouds. Like sun, like a nice partly cloudy day. That was my vision. Should we change the lighting? Change it up a bit. Okay.
I think we're done. I think that it's been 40 minutes. I think it's enough.
Ooh. She poppin'.
Thumbnail.
Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you enjoyed our thoughts. Hope you enjoyed what we had to say. Make sure you like this video. Leave a comment on anything. What you had for breakfast this morning, what you ate for lunch, what you're doing, or how you're feeling. Let us know. Or, you know, if you have any thoughts on like any topics that we discussed, your opinion on things. If you disagree, feel free to talk about it in the comments. You know, we are open to different opinions here. We don't discriminate. Let us know. Maybe we can start a discussion if you're like down for that. And without further ado,
bye.
Cheersing to the end of this video. Can you still cheers with like an empty wine glass? That sounded bad. Wait, maybe we can make it sound different. Like, wait, do you want some?
No, I don't want your germs.
If I have Rona, you already have Rona, and you know that.
Bye.
Bye.
Baby.